especially DeMarcus and Eric. Just are those relationships that you want to carry on the rest of your life?
Yeah, every relationship I have with every teammate, through Mark Krebs to Josh Harrison, Perry Stevenson, Moon Harris, I want to keep every relationship I have with those guys because it's going to be one of the best teams I ever played with. I'm going to want to remember these guys. Even though down the road, they might not have to be in the NBA, they might be doing a regular job or playing overseas, so I'm always going to want to be in contact with those guys.
John, when DeMarcus came in, he said you sit around and talk about the West Virginia game. He's like, if we just made 2 shots, and that eats you all. How do you look back on the season as a whole, and maybe that game in particular?
The television going to be 35 3 means a lot, with a whole new coaching staff, 6 returning players and 7 first-time players. It shows that we combine together. Coach Cal and the coaching staff did a great job there, but making us watch the Remember the Titans movie. And then middle of the season, after we lost 1 or 2 games, we watched the LeBron James movie more than a game. And showed how they recommit themselves together. They tried to make a final run, and they did a great job. And we fell short of it. But West Virginia game, it's tough to lose that kind of way. Not making shots. I would rather lose by our team outplaying us than us not making shots.
John, speaking of LeBron, Yahoo Sports did a story that said you were thinking of signing a marketing deal with him. Is there anything new on that?
Nah, I ain't never doing it. Like I said, me and my family sit back waiting to finalize anything about business-wise or anything like that to sign with anybody. When I make a decision, I'll let everybody know.
Sean, how do you feel you kind of changed as a person while you've been here?
I grew up a whole lot, from the things I did when I was back in the past, or just from taking life more serious and taking school and all that more serious. I matured a lot, like I said, the coaching staff helped you in being in college and being on your own. You gotta grow up on your own, and you gotta grow up self without your family being here. I'm trying to still learn how to wash clothes and things like that. That ain't working, but you grew up on your own.
John, do you have any preference for which team might pick you?
Like I said, it don't matter what team pick me. I'm just gonna go out there and play the game that I love, and just excited I had the opportunity to reach my goals and my dream that I had ever since I was little.
John, how much do you watch right now? Like watch the playoffs, and are there things that you say, okay, well here's something I need to get better at? Or are there things you're watching specifically?
I love basketball. I can watch basketball 24/7. I can watch it all day. When I'm at home, my mom don't be in the living room with me. I watch Sports Center all day. She gets mad. It goes upstairs. But, it's just so much stuff you can learn about the game. I watch Jason Kidd, Daniel Williams, Derrick Rose, Chris Paul. The great point guards in the league right now. There's so much you can learn from. And basically, you just got to be able to put in that work and just get better at everything.
Is there anything else other than washing clothes that the great John Wall can't do?
I can't cook.
John, who's going to be quicker, John Wall or Rajon Rondo?
I guess we have to wait and see.
You ever thought maybe about the moment when you're driving the lane next year and DeMarcus is standing underneath the car waiting on you?
Oh yeah, I thought about that already. I remember that when I was 14 years old. He was not that tall, but he was like 6'8", 6'9", and skinny, like Perry. So I remember playing with AU. The same thing happened. He was waiting for him. So just to see that all of us that declared for the draft in this team that had a chance to reach their goals and change their life for their family and stuff, it means a lot to all of us.
You ever rooted for a particular NBA team? Have you ever rooted for a particular NBA team?
Oh no, sir. It's kind of hard to root for an NBA team. People jump on bandwagons. Every time a new team come out, everybody jump on the
So
bandwagon.
you're not a front runner.
Nah, no sir.
2 more questions.
John, I'm sorry, how difficult was the decision? I mean, and when did you finally make it that this is what you were going to do?
It was a pretty tough decision. Like I said, we had goals this year as a team to win that championship. We came short of that, but that was our goal. We sit back and see how we lost the last game. We're not taking nothing away from West Virginia. They played a great game. We just couldn't make shots. And it was just one of those nights where I sat back about a week and a half and just realized, like, if we came back, we could win it. But, there's no guarantee. You never know what can happen for next year, I just felt like it was an opportunity to go after I talked to my family and my coaching staff, and they said it was the time to go.
John, how would you like Kentucky fans to remember you next year, the year after, 10 years from now?
I would remember for the rest of my life. I didn't, like when I first got here, they said I was the guy that changed the program around. But it wasn't just me as one player. It was the coaching staff. Coach Cal and his coaching staff had to do it. Me and the returning players and the new recruits had to do it. I couldn't do it by myself. It's not high school. You can't go one-on-one and just win every game. So you had to trust your teammates. And Coach Cal taught me to become a better leader. I used to want to say nothing to my teammates at the beginning of the season, and I want to say no to people, but He taught me to become a better man. And I just trust everybody, and I hope the Kentucky fans and everybody else in Kentucky remember for the rest of my life.